Yo, what's up? In this video, I'm going to go in on that idiot Pete Carroll and that idiot offensive coordinator, whoever called that dumb play at the end of that Super Bowl game. Now, the game would be like 40 minutes or something since the game went off, and I would livid off that garbage. That was a complete joke at the end of the game. You know, congratulations, and I hate the Patriots. You know, I don't hate them as much as Dallas and Denver, but I didn't want them cheaters to win. I ain't even mad. Before y'all Patriot fans come on I ain't even mad. My homeboy D, he picked me up when we went to his brother's house for the Super Bowl game. It was a good game, exciting, especially at the end to that dumb idiot Pete Carroll. Okay, the dumb play. And Russell Wilson, you get some blame too. You know that was the dumbest play you could call in that situation. What it was, like second and goal? You had Marshawn Lynch, one of the best running backs, if not the best running back in the league. Definitely the best running back as far as breaking tackles and they take like 4-5 people to get him down. With 2 or 3 yards left, what you gonna do? You gonna say, good call, oh, Pete Carroll, I'm gonna run this. Call audible. Pete Carroll, you are an idiot for that. Whoever called that play, they need to be fired or something. Okay? Why would you throw a pass play at a goal line? You know, it was second and goal, pass play, and it wasn't a good one. It wasn't a play at the end. It was a slant right there where all of the Patriots at. You don't throw a slant? You know, my voice might go in and out because I was screaming on the way home and over D brother house talking about this trash. That was a complete joke. Prior to that play, a play reminiscent of the David Tyree play where the dude was on the ground, the ball didn't touch the ground, he caught it. We all jumped up over there watching over that Super Bowl party. Then a couple of moments later, interception. You know, interception. I think they did a play, then the next play, interception. I said, what the? I ain't gonna say it here, but you just imagine what I was saying. You know, they had the game. They had the game. Cause listen, if the Patriots would have won, listen, it was like 20-some seconds left. They had a timeout. They got the best running back in the league. One of the best, of the top 3 running backs in the league. And what they do, they pretty much just spit in Marshawn Lynch's face. That's what they did. They spit in his face. They tried to make Russell Wilson win the game, and he failed. Pete Carroll, you gotta pay for this, okay? And I like Russell Wilson, but that was an idiotic play. I was talking to my homeboy, the Charger fan. He was agreeing with me. Called my other homeboy to talk about the game. He was like, because I don't got NFL Network. He said Deion started going in on Pete Carroll, saying that's the dumbest play in Super Bowl history, and it is. I didn't see all the Super Bowls, but the Super Bowls I can remember, I ain't never saw no dumb play like this called in the game at that crucial moment. Maybe earlier in the game, but not right there where you got the best running back, period. You know, I would have ran that ball those 3 times, I think it was second down. I would have ran second down, then get it, ran third down, then get it, ran fourth down. I would have been running. Then with Marshawn Lynch, he would have got them 2 yards. That would have been nothing to him. But Pete Carroll called a dumb play. I just, you know, because I roll with D over there. He like, man, you ready, man? You know, soon that guy. Well, I tell you, y'all already know what happened after that. But when that happened, I said, man, you ready, man? I gotta get up and go to work in the morning, man. Just drop me at home. You know, cause everybody in that room was mad. And I know the Seahawks fans mad. Cause that idiot Pete Carroll gonna try to do a pass play. It's second and goal where all the players bundle up right there. You know, it wasn't no wide out play. It was a slant right there. Idiot. And what happened after that? The Patriots got the ball. And what the Seattle defense gonna do? And I like Seattle, but I can't co-sign what they done. What they gonna do? They gonna try to fight the people. Rob Gronkowski all on the ground rolling with one of the Seahawks player, another one pushing the other one behind the goal post, fighting because they are mad. Listen, the person you should be fighting is Pete Carroll, all your offensive coordinators, whoever okayed that play. That's the way you should be grabbing and throwing down on the dirt. Not these Patriot players. I don't like the Patriots. You know, of course I wanted them to lose. And the Patriots pretty much gave the Seattle Seahawks the game on the platter. They say, here you go. You can still win here. And what they gonna do, they gonna pass the ball. You know, I can't co-sign Russell Wilson for that. I'm a Russell Wilson fan, but not tonight. Not anytime soon, because that was an idiotic play. Pete Carroll, you an idiot for that. Coordinator, whoever okayed is an idiot. Russell Wilson, you should know that play wasn't gonna work. You know, I would have been satisfied, because, you know, the Patriots scored to go up. I would have been okay if the Seahawks would have got the ball out at the kickoff and didn't go that far. You know, didn't go to the goal line, just went 4 and out. You know, I would have, of course I would have been mad, but I would have been okay with that. But the point of you losing the game this way, that was the dumbest crap I ever seen. I ain't a coach. I never coached NFL game in my life. But I know not to pass the ball in that situation. Okay? Due to interceptions, incomplete, etc. And then it's so close. Listen, I can't really say what I want to say in this video, but Pete Carroll, you are an idiot. Okay? You are an idiot. And I ain't even mad at the Patriots. I ain't mad one bit. I'm just ain't gonna watch ESPN this week, you know, because I don't want to hear Carroll, because he gonna be slurping, Berman, you know, Teddy Bruschi gonna be already down on his knees, if not already. Talking about Bill Belichick and Tom Brady, you know, I ain't gonna even watch it. I hope they destroy Pete Carroll. I might watch First Take. And I'm gonna watch Mike and Mike when I get ready for work. I watch Mike and Mike. I'm gonna watch that, but other than that, I ain't gonna even watch ESPN that whole week. Okay, I hope they destroy Russell Wilson. I like Russell Wilson now, but for this, I hope they destroy Russell Wilson. I hope they destroy Pete Carroll, and I hope they destroy the Seattle defense for that classless act. Okay, y'all lost. Blame Pete Carroll defense. Don't fight Gronkowski and the rest of them linemen and stuff rolling around with them. It wasn't their fault that y'all coach was an idiot. Okay? It wasn't their fault that y'all coach and coordinator don't know how to call plays at goal line situation with one timeout and one of the best running backs in the league. They just dissed Marshawn Lynch. They dissed them. You know, they dissed them. That pretty much was a complete diss. You know, we're going to let Russell Wilson win it. Although you is hard, you is the running back that is very hard to tackle, But we're going to try to let Russell Wilson do it. Okay, and it failed. It failed. The Seahawks choked. Okay? I ain't talking about choking for the point of they blew the lead. The Patriots came back. They choked because of that play. Okay? That was a complete joke. Oh. So with that said, that's it. Congratulations. I hate to say it, but I ain't even mad at the Patriots. I don't hate to say it. Congratulations to the Patriots. Oh. Idiot Pete Carroll. So with that said, that's it.